get some announcements rolling here. We can begin. So I'll have to wait for everything to be connected here. Okay, it looks like it's connected on Twitch. No sign of me being live on YouTube yet. Ah, there it is. Go, go. We are almost ready, everyone. Give me a moment. Let's begin. Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone, and welcome back to more Demon Souls. Last time we played, we had finally started making some more forward progress in the game. Hey there, Freezing Time. Welcome in. You came in right as I started. Very impressive. Yeah, last time we had defeated the Man-Eater, as well as finished the, what was it, the Queen Archstone, supposedly. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be more than just 3 bosses for each world or not. I also have no idea if this is going to be where the game ends. I feel like there's still more going to be more to the game after this, because if I look up the trophies, we'll look that up in a moment. But yeah, we finished this Archstone last time, the Archstone of the Tower Queen. Okay, I was right. It was the Tower Queen. And then we got started on the Archstone of the Shadow Men. We only have one boss, supposedly, left to do in this area, that being the Storm Ruler, or Storm King. Well, I got a weapon called Storm Ruler, which I was a bit confused what I was supposed to do with this at first. Because based on what the description said, it said that I had to use it in the Monolith Forest to like restore its power or something. From what one person on the internet told me, that's basically just referring to the boss room that I found the weapon in to, actually be able to harm the boss because I was having trouble figuring out how to harm the boss. After that, though, if that's the last boss for that Archstone, that'll just leave the Archstone of the Chieftain left. Well, as of course, finishing off the Archstone of the Small King, the one I was recommended by Rintlin to save for last. Yeah, we still got to do the second half of that. Well, actually, if we go off how we've been fighting bosses so far in these areas, technically it should just be a straight shot towards the main boss of this area, right? I mean, I could be wrong. But yeah, with how things have been going, unless something tells me that we're far from being finished with the game, it feels like we're getting close to being done with the game. Hang on here. Let me see if there should be a way to access like this game's trophies here, right? If I go here, yeah, I think if I look at the options, I can look at the trophies, right? Or the trophies I have. Right? game information. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe it's in game data utility. No, that's. I think this is just other stuff that my brother has on this PlayStation. So I gotta remember where on the PS3 I go to look up trophies. You won't be much help here since you never played Demon Souls. That'll be okay at freezing time. Hey, Jedi Women Gamer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, maybe I'll find it in the trophy collection. Because if I look here, yeah, there's all the different trophies for finding everything. That's something I'll probably do offline. Slayer. Okay, so the Slayer of Demon trophies are the ones for specific boss. So Falls King, Storm King, that's the one we'll be getting to in a moment. Slayer of Demon, Maiden Astrea, Conqueror of Old King Dorian. What? And then Slayer of Demon Blue Flying Dragon. And then these are for obtaining all of that. So based on all the different Slayer trophies, I mean, maybe it's possible that we just have to finish off the remaining Archstones, but based on the amount of bosses I see here that there are trophies for, it incentivizes that, we're still nowhere near done with the game yet. Now, then again, there is also this broken Archstone up here. So maybe in a whole sense, he booted up the PS3 achievements in another section. It's in the PS Network, you think. Yeah, trophies are achievements. Yeah, because I know in PlayStation terms, getting all the achievements and full completion is considered platinuming the game. Because the trophy for getting all achievements in a game is usually a platinum trophy. So maybe we repair this Archstone at some point. Of course, I have no idea how to repair that Archstone. Until then, let's go kill this boss now that I know how to harm it. As always, I got a Mountain Dew. And let the games begin. Now, I don't know if I'll be playing Demon Souls all day, because as shown last time I played all day with Demon Souls, my phone camera ended up overheating and it shut my phone down. So we might just only do Demon Souls for the first half of the day. And then maybe for the second half of the day, we'll stream some Toho. So that way I can have a bit of something to get me to take some time to review my interview notes, just to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow's interview. But supposedly, using the power of Storm Ruler here, it apparently only works in this respective boss room for the Ruler of the Sky, or the Storm King, not Ruler of the Skies. Sadly, a lot of games are unplayable for you due to sanctions blocking you from PlayStation Plus. Uh, that's a, that happens I hear about that a lot, of like stuff preventing you guys from getting to play, get games from online distributors. Very sad to hear about, man. It's a real shame. All right, so previously I kind of fled from this boss with an Archstone shard to warp back to the Nexus, because I had no idea how to beat this boss, and I had to end stream sooner than expected last night since the family wanted to play with me. Yeah, that's really sad to hear, freezing time. I'd be quite disappointed too if something locked me out of, my Steam account that I couldn't play any of my PC games. All right, so supposedly, okay, yeah, that's pretty powerful. That does use up all of my stamina, though. Now, I can't tell which of these stingrays is the Storm King, but supposedly... Okay, I keep getting shot before I get the chance to use the weapon. There we go. So do I just keep taking down all the stingrays and then... Alright, first I gotta heal now, because these guys keep shooting me before I even get the chance to heal. It does one-shot the stingrays, though. That's the good news. The problem is that they keep staggering me, so I don't... They keep interrupting my attack. There we go. Alright, so I just take them out one by one, then I guess I'll get to fight the Storm King? Because so far as far as I can tell, these are all just the regular stingrays. Yeah, there's still the issue that I'm basically just a sitting duck while I'm attacking, so... There's definitely a fight where you gotta stock up on some healing items. Oh, geez, I should watch where I'm standing. Alright, where... Oh, what is that? Oh, it's, the crystal lizards. Can I hit those? For very little to no damage, it seems. Alright, take that guy down. Alright, only one stingray left. So maybe once we take that stingray down, we'll get to properly fight the boss. Where'd you go? There we go. Oh! Well, there he is. Where'd he go? Okay, well, at least I see him now. So he only shows up after you take out supposedly all the other stingrays. Okay, he's getting away. Okay, so I just gotta wait for him to turn around. Hello. That missed. Okay, I gotta wait for him to get closer before I can attack again. And then he unleashes a barrage of projectiles whenever he gets in close. Yeah, that... I mean, at least I somewhat have an opening to attack after he attacks, so that's the good news. Okay, he got away. But yeah, this fight would be a lot more annoying if I didn't stock up on a ton of healing items 2 streams ago. I thought I saw an item up here. Hang on. I never like how they can just interrupt my attacks. At least he's right up there afterwards, so I can just... Okay, I'll admit that once you figure out how to hurt him, this fight isn't too bad. Alright, now I saw another stingray up in the sky. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Did that get him, or... Okay, got him. Okay, so first things first, be mindful of the projectiles, and then... Okay, go, 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 go. And then I can attack. Oh, come on, I just need one more hit. Yeah, he's getting too far away. But yeah, once you know what Stormbreaker is for, it definitely makes the fight significantly easier. Alright, down it goes. The demon was destroyed. And now I can unequip this sword. This sword is supposedly useless outside of this boss room. Like, you're fine with not being able to buy more games for the PS3, but taking away those, that's just unfair since you paid for subscription when you bought those. Like, thankfully, you still have access to about half of them, but sadly, it doesn't mean every single of your favorite games are in that safe half. Yeah, this is sort of the reason why a lot of people are starting to prefer having physical copies of games these days instead of owning digital copies. Because there's always issues like this where apparently because it's tied to some server system or something, it makes it to where you can't play the game if something like this happens. And it's like, are you supposed to like you paid the game with your money? It's kind of stupid that you can't play the game that you bought with your money. Pure Cloudstone. I think this is the first time I got this stone. Yeah, again, this was kind of just another gimmick fight. The only reason I didn't beat him last stream is, well, because one, the stream had to be cut short, and two, being that I didn't know I just had to use Storm Ruler in the boss arena. So I thought I immediately started using it when I picked it up. No, I still had my regular Claymore equipped. An extremely rare pure cloudstone. It enhances shields in particular. An ore that blocks light and increases a shield's capacity to block magic. Shields can be strengthened by cloudstones up to a maximum of 5. Oh yeah, and then there's the soul of where is it? Uh Here it is, Soul of the Storm King, which once again has the exact same description as all the other boss souls. At this point, there's basically no reason to read the boss soul descriptions in this game, unlike in future Souls titles. Sadly, you only have Diablo 3 and Ratchet and Clank on a disc. What's going on with the music? Why the ominous organ? I have never heard that music before when entering the Nexus. What's going on? All right, first let me repair my weapons. Oh, I know, I still gotta repair my armor. Wait. Still have no idea where to go to get chunks of hardstone. Okay, and there's only one upgrade route for the here shield. I don't want to upgrade the shield yet, though. You come back alive. I need your business. All right, as always, I see no reason to carry the other stones, so we'll just put those away so they're not taking up item burden space. There we go. Those are great games, though. You can't deny that. It's just that you played them probably more than you should have at a young age. It's not entertaining when you've completed them several dozens of times. Yeah, that's true. Any game you play, it only has so much replay value until it gets boring. I know how you feel. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of stuff I need to deposit that I've been forgetting to deposit. I mean, we kind of have no reason to keep Storm Ruler in my inventory now that I've beaten the boss, and we're not using talismans. We can. Oh yeah, I never looked at this shield description. Uh, Adjudicator's shield, a large wooden shield that depicts a brightly colored scene of the deceased being judged. On the other side, an epigram is carved of an old script. Cowardly acts and the eating of birds must not be the deeds of a hero of storms. If the one being judged displeases the adjudicator's master, the golden crow, the deceased soul will be gnawed upon until nothing but their bones remain. Its user will recover HP a little at a time. Oh, so this is this game's equivalent of Sanctus. That sounds nice, but I do also like having a shield I can parry. That looked more like a great shield than a wait. Okay, that's right. Arrows take up equip burden, so let's get rid of that. I still have only that armor equipped. I don't know when we'll find some usefulness out of these rings. Maybe we'll find out eventually. Okay, so lady, what's going on here? What's with the organ?
The secret soul power, dost thou know? Then touch the demon inside me.
Maybe maybe the monumental wants to speak with me again?
The mind, key to life's ether.
Okay, let's get endurance up to 20.
Drawn from its
And I'm somewhat tempted to level up magic.
so the world finds an end.
So, I mean, there's not a whole lot of fights where magic is useful, but there's been a couple of instances where it's come in handy. I just don't know if it's enough yet to want to. I've gone deep enough though to like want to focus all out on leveling up magic. I think where I am now, I think I'm sort of satisfied with my current build that I'm going to start leveling up strength some more so I can get some more attack power out of my weapons.
About the main deck.
And then, as always, I'll allocate the remaining souls towards the moon grants. So let's see here. Well, as always, I like getting the late moon grass, since it feels reasonable price for what I'm buying.
Well,
Of course, there's an option to crack the PS3 so you can download the games for free, but there's always the fear of losing everything if the process will go wrong. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I'm not that much of a tinker to want to go messing with consoles like that, so do what you'd like to do. All right, we got Storm King lore here. Archstone of the Demons Storm King. Like a huge flying stingray, the Storm King is the embodiment of the thoughts of shadow men from hundreds of years ago. So wait, these shadow men, Storm Beast fly above. The dead given seals of the hero by the Edge Care are taken to the Shadowman's shrine to be purified and mourned in the storm. Archstone of the demon old hero. After the purification, hero's remains are offered to the Storm King. His wings cover the sky. He is accompanied. Okay, so that leaves a lot of mystery in what these Shadowmen are. If they're technically just demons sent out by the old one, or if there's more to it than that behind these Shadow Men. I guess since it technically counts as a demon soul, I guess we can just say that the Shadow Men were created by the old one, similar to the rest of the demons. Nonetheless, outside of our recommendation to save the second half of this Archstone for last, and unless there's a way to repair that broken Archstone up there, we technically only have one Archstone left. Archstone of the Chieftain. First off is the Valley of Defilement. The Stamped Valley is the resting place for those who have been thrown away. Overtaken by poison and plague, the dwellers attack anyone who wanders into the valley, hoping to offer souls to the woman who showed compassion. Interesting. So I guess this is this game's equivalent of the poisonous swamp area. Do I have any poison cure items on hand? Let me just double check all the items I deposited. Okay, this is all that I've deposited in regards to that. And I'm pretty sure I have a ring of poison resistance, right? I mean, I have something that raises resistance against the plague, but I don't know if that technically counts as poison resistance. Let me check what rings I stored away, just to make sure I didn't put away a poison resistance ring. Let's see. Disease resistance, poison resistance. Wait, these are all the rings I ate. Hang on. Oh, I have multiple of the same ring. What? Okay, I haven't stored away that many rings. Nonetheless, I'm left to assume that this will give me poison resistance. Probably not. But I don't know if I really have anything that can cure poison. Oh no, I have Royal Lotus, as well as Widow Lotus that cures the plague. Okay. I do not have a lot of those though, so I'm gonna want to be careful with using up Royal Lotus. We'll see how this goes. We're not really sure. You're not sure you really want it. At least you hope when the conflict will resolve, these sanctions will drop. Want to believe that? If they will drop it in several years, you want. If they will drop in several years, you don't want to risk it all. Let's hope it's not as bad as Swamp and Blight Town. Well, only one way to find out how rough this poison swamp is. I am curious to know what the difference is in this game between plague and poison. There's clearly a difference, seeing how I have like an item that cures plague and one that cures poison. It's definitely very reminiscent of Blight Town, that's for sure. Do I just jump down there? Man, I'm not really seeing anywhere to go here. Do I really just jump down there? There's kind of nowhere else to go. I guess, Geronimo! Okay. Well, I'm not even sure if we're going to get to experience this area because, as far I'm an idiot. Also, I just wasted my body. I just realized that because I technically had my body restored because I just killed a boss. And now I'm back to being a spirit because of that. So I genuinely thought I had to jump, only to just now notice the ramp. I'm an idiot. You think everyone hated Swamp and Blight Town and Dark Souls, at least in their first playthrough? Yeah, a lot of people say they hate the Poison Swamp. I mean, it's basically a running gag in these games that Miyazaki always likes putting poison swamps in his games to the point that it's like it's considered that he's subconsciously adding the poison swamps into these games. What is the? Oh, it's the guts of some lingering animals. But yeah, this very much reminds me of Blight Town. Hey there, Jedi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, I'm stuck. Hang on. How do I get out of here? Okay, I guess I dodge roll over to this. Okay, yes, I did. Hello. Get that torch out of here. Pretty funny timing for screaming Geronimo. I always wonder why everyone says that when they make a big jump. Like, you always hear that a lot in films and such, and it's like you never really know what leads to people, or I don't know where the origins of people saying that are. whenever they make a big jump for something. And of course, my weapon hits the wall and not the guy. I mean, that's what I get for using a claymore in a somewhat narrow passageway, but I mean, hello. It's good. I thought I heard someone. Okay, we have two paths here. Why don't we start with the upper path? Okay, never mind, nothing's here. I mean, so far it's been a normal day. Now I know what I'm gonna do is while I've started with some Demon Souls, we will be doing some Toho later because one, I don't want to overheat my phone, and two, I do need to take some time to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow's interview. I know I've done it plenty of times before, but always a good idea to be safe. Crescent moon grass. Well, what? What? Oh, hi. That's where you were hiding. Well, we now have crescent moon grass. So let me just, since the crescent moon grass is kind of useless, I'll just use that up now. Saves me having to waste a late moon grass. It's a reference to something, probably some old film. Yeah, there's always some old thing it's from. It's always the iconic stuff that's used often that originates from something really old. Kind of like the iconic Wilhelm scream. A lot of people say that something that has been around for a long time and has always been a popular sound sound effect to use by filmmakers. This guy gonna cut the break. The Wilhelm scream. The but that's not how it sounds. But to give you an idea on what I mean, they use that scream in a lot of films. They even use it in Star Wars. Oh, I didn't. Okay, it's doing what I thought was going to happen earlier, where like some people sitting down were going to get up to fight here. At least they occasionally drop some crescent moon grass, so I can use that to heal. Because you don't plan on doing any challenge stream, you can play Toho 9 instead of 13. Yeah, I could go straight to that or one of the spin off games. I think what I'm gonna do is I know I mentioned this a few times already, but I've been thinking about going back to Toho 6 for a little while. Mainly because while I did technically get all the good endings, I never properly recorded and uploaded to YouTube me getting the other good endings. Because while I did do a live stream of me, beating the extra stage, and while I did uh record myself getting at least one of the good endings, technically I never recorded myself getting any of the other good endings. So for the stream I do later tonight, it's gonna be why did none of my attacks land there? That I was clearly hitting them, right? Yeah, exactly. Freezing time. It's a classic. So then, in terms of the more casual streams for Toho, maybe I'll go back to working on more spin-off titles before I go straight to 9. Unless you think there's a good reason why I should do 9 before I start doing more of the spin-off games. Okay, good. The game is giving me more Royal Lotus. It looks like these guys are gonna get up, but then they don't. I mean, some of them do, some of them don't. Okay, how do I? Well, I suppose that's one way down. Oh, oh, hey. They were hiding in like the. Well, I'm not sure what this is that they were hiding in. Faint stone and an unknown hero's soul. I'll just go ahead and use up this crescent moon grass since not really the kind of stuff I'd use during a boss fight. Until the oh, okay, what is that? I don't know if I want to know what I just saw in there, but I do see the guy. I wonder if I can hit him through the wall. Nope, I can't. Uh, what is that? Probably best I not hit those things. I'll focus on the guy over here. Of course, someone comes from the other way. I saw him across the bridge, yet I didn't bother to deal with him first. Actually, now that I think about it, why am I not bothering to backstab? Wait, black turpentine. I don't know if I ever got any of that before. Sure, you definitely have enough skill to easily beat it. Yeah. I mean, if I do have time later tonight, maybe I'll go into something else. Maybe I'll consider. Hang on. Stronger fire. Natural resin collected from a black pine tree. Apply it to the right hand weapon to cover it in fire. The flame is much stronger compared to the regular turpentine, though it does not last as long. It cannot be applied to wooden weapons. Okay, I wonder if that means the next boss will be weak to fire. That would be useful. Okay, I don't see anything up ahead. I'm not sure if these guys aren't attacking me, so probably best I don't hit them. As long as I don't hit them, they won't. I guess they won't spew poison. As long as I don't hit them. Let's see any secrets down here? Must be something. Oh, hello.
Won't you buy something? My poor child is hungry.
Sure. Oh, that is very expensive moon grass. I would love to buy some royal lotuses, though. I'd be down to buy that. Unfortunately, I can't afford it right now. So, oh, chain armor, and of course, once again, they impede stamina regeneration. So I don't know. It's better to do 9 because in 9.5 there are characters from 9 as well. Okay, so you're telling me there is no other spin-off games other than 7.5 that come before 9? Hang on, let me check my collection of Toho games real quickly. Just to make sure. So if I look at my collection here, yeah, 7.5 and 9.5. Okay, yeah, you make a good point there. So I guess we could do Toho 9 after Toho 6 then. Okay. Chain helmet, a hat knit with thin steel wires, strong against slash attacks. It is often worn by soldiers of the church. Its heaviness slightly impedes stamina regeneration. Chain mail, yep, often worn by warriors of the church. All of this widely worn by
You don't
warriors of the
deserve
church.
to die. So let me give you some advice. This place is buzzing with pests, fattened on a diet of souls. In order to protect yourself, you must keep a lotus with you.
Right.
The price of survival can never be too high, can it?
Yeah, I'd love to buy some, but again,
How many years?
I don't have enough money to afford it.
That witch's Stryer came to this valley with that
Witch's
sweet-headed knight. soul
Admit it, no.
those white robes of hers. I swear I caught her glaring at my son in disgust. Yes, it's true, she is as nasty as they come. And she's a demon to boot. Don't surprise
Okay.
me.
Thank you for that freezing time.
In order to protect yourself, you must keep a lotus with you.
Oh, I just wasted moon grass. Whoops. I thought I pressed X, but no. I mean, sorry I couldn't buy anything.
On you. Did that witch send you to torment me?
Don't worry about it. Once I get some more souls saved up, I will gladly buy some more Royal Lotus from you. Okay, we got some rats down here. Good old rats. Oh, caught the plague. Okay. Very tiny, so they're hard to hit. Okay. More crescent moon grass. So how long does the plague stay in effect for? Because if so, maybe it'll be best we head back to the Nexus for now. Because, yeah, my health is going down. I'm probably going to die here. Die to the plague. How many Lotus do I have that... I only have 2 Widow's Lotus. So for now, since I haven't been getting that many souls, I'm just going to make a break back to the... Oh, I forgot it could climb ledges like that in this game. There's also that path down there, but we'll check that out another time. For now, I just want to get back up so we can, or at least get as close back to the Archstone as I can before the plague kills me. Actually, what? Or I could just fall to my death. That works too. So I still got the plague rather quickly, despite putting on the ring that gives me plague resistance, which is quite impressive. Only issue here is that the enemies don't drop a lot of souls, so I'm not going to be able to buy much from that lady. I will say, though, if they're going to keep dropping Lotus, or no, not Lotus, Moongrass, I might as well go ahead and just equip that Crescent Moongrass, because these guys aren't dealing much damage to me. And if they have the decent chance of dropping Moongrass, I might as well take that. A little bit disappointing I gotta go through all this again. I see an item over there I haven't picked up before. This guy prevented me from picking up that item. It was probably just more Crescent Moongrass, though, so I'm not going to make too big of a deal of it. Ooh, the Morning Star. We got here a hammer with numerous spikes on its circular head, favored by soldiers of the church. It carries the advantages of blunt weapons, as well as a bleeding effect from the spikes, making it an excellent weapon. Okay, more Crescent Moon grass over here. I get the feeling that this game wanted me to explore this area sooner than I did. Because with the fact that a lot of the stuff here is only dropping Crescent Moon grass, gives me the impression that I was meant to come here sooner. Oh, was someone hiding back there? Yes, there was, and somehow they got to make the first move on me. Where'd they go? How weak are these guys to magic? I didn't get the chance to see. Okay, that was the guy that fell down earlier. Couldn't fully tell though how much that. Okay, magic does somewhat decent damage to these guys, so if I just want to shoot them from a distance, I can just use magic. You know? Okay, what happened to having a drop attack? Is that not until Dark Souls? Welcome back, Jedi. Gotcha. Maybe someday you'll try Horrors of Toho Souls. I mean, I know there was that one like fan-made Toho boss fight that was in the style of Dark Souls, but I don't remember there actually being some Toho fan games freezing time. Has that changed since we last brought that up? Okay, we're back over here. I now have enough to buy a Royal Lotus. I kind of want to go this way first, though. Before we go the other way, which led to me getting the plague. Okay, the Saint. Okay, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and the Saint armor. So let's see what we got here. Uh, so the Saint set. White clothes of especially high-ranking saints, worn when making appearances to teach or perform holy works while traveling. The strong fabric is made from many layers of cloth bundled together. Okay. All wait, there are 3 fan games. All 3 of those are just a fight with a boss, though. Okay. Yeah, I remember there only being one, but I guess there's more now. Okay, hey, buddy.
Please buy another. For the poor child. The poor child.
I don't see your child with you. I don't know if they're somewhere else or what's going on, but I shall gladly buy a Royal Lotus because I'm guessing I'm going to need plenty of
Finished
those.
already? My little one is a growing boy. Please be generous.
So that's all I got for the time being, lady. At least I was able to buy something that time. Okay, the issue here is that there isn't a lot of rats. Or no, not that there isn't a lot of rats, but like the rats are too small to hit. Like they're too down low that my hitbox doesn't make. Okay, how much health does this guy have? Okay, this guy has decent health. He seems like he can be a bit of a challenge. As long as he doesn't hit me, of course. Which I'm getting cornered. Uh-oh, this is not a good time to be getting cornered. Wait, who just died? Okay, one at a time. They are kind of comboing me though still, so I should mind my distance here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving. Look at all that. All right, now what do we got in here? Any more secrets? No. What? Yeah, take them down. I'm tired of them stun locking me like then. All right, let's keep moving before those rats reach me. I don't want to catch the plague again. All right, coming through. This bug is blocking the bridge. All right, just coming through. I have no need to cause poison to go everywhere. I just need access to the bridge. Okay, another one of these guys. I thought that last hit would take him down. All right, that should get him. You drop anything? No. Wait, hang on. One pretty raw, but good fight against Remilia. Two ultra hard and quick fight with Mei Ling. Three the most balanced and well-made fight with Kokuma. Actually, there were three of them from several years, but others were lost media. Thankfully, our server found the other two through a link from a reposts on Nico Nico. Oh, neat. Look at all this larva on the wall. Hopefully, we're not dealing with another spider. But I wouldn't be surprised if this next boss is like a larva creature. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh boy, what is that? Got a giant larva, don't we? This is not a good time for me to be drinking my Mountain Dew when I'm looking at something gross like that. The Leech Monger. Pretty large boss arena for a rather small boss. Yeah, I guess something is going to happen that's going to make this boss more difficult than I realize. Is this boss also somewhat weak to magic? I mean, it kind of is that. Okay, I did not mean to fall down. But once again, we got kind of another easy boss here. So I can basically. My best method of fighting involves me just. Well, I say it's an easy boss as he immediately kills me. I did not expect him to immediately fire another projectile like that. Okay, at least I know what I'm up against. You know, it's mainly just going to be the run back that remains the challenge for this boss. The only thing that bothers me about it is that the enemies here drop hardly any souls at all. It's not going to be a good way to grind for souls. Pretty much, it'll be best I go back to exploring more of the other area with the Shadow Men. since there was still a lot there I haven't fully explored yet. Fights with Amelia, Dokuma are now available for people. Not easy enough to just die from. Not easy enough to just die from on your first try. Okay, I do remember a way I could go down this quick. Well, I better get down there quickly so this guy doesn't continue to wail away at my HP. That's for sure. Am I one-shotting these guys? I can't fully tell. Normally it takes 2 hits to kill these guys. It sort of looks like I'm one-shotting them now. But yeah, I guess as long as he's firing projectiles like that, I can't cheese it as much as I thought I could. At least not as much as I could with one of the bosses I fought on the previous stream. It's like they knew I was coming. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me heal real quickly. Oh, you're still... I thought you were dead. Alright, so what I could do is, once I take out all the enemies along the route to the boss, I can just briefly head back to that merchant to maybe buy another, not moongrass, since she sells them pretty expensive. I'm thinking maybe I just focus on buying the Royal Lotus from her. Alright, then you come over. Hello. Coming through. Okay, we're at this part. I'm only somewhat bothered by this part because of just how many rats there are, but I think with the amount of guys that show up in a moment, it's probably best I just take my time and maybe just use some magic on these rats. Just so I don't risk getting the plague. And oh, how did you get up here? All right, is that all of them? All right, I think I got them all. All right, then I head over here. There's the big dude. I get his attention, and then supposedly a bunch of guys are going to come at me from behind that I'm not going to be ready for. How are none of my attacks staggering this guy? Cannot see anything where I am. Okay, now I can see. I see you back there. No, the more you watch Demon Souls, the more it seems like some promo to Dark Souls. A bit of locations with bosses at the end while having Dark Souls setting and atmosphere. I mean, I have heard that this game was made before Dark Souls, and I think I've heard someone say that initially Dark Souls was going to be a direct sequel to Demon Souls, but something changed that. That's what I hear anyway. I have no way of directly confirming that. Oh, come on. Just gotta get this guy out of the way so I can access the bridge. That, and oh, hi. How are you doing today, mister? And then right down here is boss, right? So we have enough that I can buy another Royal Lotus. So why don't we quick turn around for a moment? So each boss run, I can just buy another Royal Lotus. The more of those I have, the more likely I am to survive for when we get to the inevitable poisonous swamp, which I would not be, which is likely after this next boss. Demon Souls indeed was the first among Souls games. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to stretch things a bit, you could make the argument that Kingsfield was the real first Soulsborne. But I mean, King Souls is kind of an older game from Software made, so it can be objectionable on if that counts or not. At least I'm buying from you, lady. Be grateful. I mean, I know I'm only buying out of convenience, but I do know from past experience in other Souls titles that we're going to want plenty of poison cures. All right. Okay, we don't have to sit through the cutscene again, at least. Wait a minute. I just realized it's regenerating its health. What? Okay, I gotta get to this thing to stop regen. Either I need to take it out faster than it regenerates its health, or I need to do something that will. I don't know. All I know is that you need to stop regenerating your health there, buddy. I'm just gonna go right in and brute force it, I guess. Well, maybe not completely brute force it, that I don't take the time to heal. So I don't like seeing all that. I'm worried that's gonna poison me. I don't have any small heal items to. What's he doing? Oh, he's healing himself again. Okay, I gotta make sure I keep attacking, otherwise he's just gonna keep healing. So I'm kind of just brute forcing my way through this fight. Stop healing. There we go. Well, a bit of a brute force method, but we got him. Well, I had to get him that way because he kept healing himself, which I did not like that. More crescent moon grass. Why does the game think we need more crescent moon grass? Especially since that's the weakest of all of the moon grass in the game. I mean, I guess if For certain run backs, some small heals could be useful. Also, that boss did not drop a lot of souls. I think we were meant to come here much earlier in the game, but since I saved this Archstone for last, it ended up being super easy. Great club. Large wooden club enhanced with iron spikes. Among the larger weapons which knock enemies back, this one is comparatively higher or lighter and easier to use due to its wooden nature. I would have thought this pool that the boss would be standing in is poisonous or something, but so far it is not poisoned me at all. I was thinking we were about to enter the poisonous swamp, and again, it's like we're not really getting poisoned at all. I guess we don't have to worry about getting poisoned. And what kind of stone is that? Shard of what? No, sucker stone. A shard of vampire ore. Sticks to skin? What? I've never heard of that. How many different weapon classes are there? What are their unique uses that make them stand out in this game? Wriggling Demon Soul. I'm not going to bother looking at that description. It's probably the same thing as usual. Yes, but most people doesn't count it as one of the souls. Yeah, most people usually don't. I do feel like Kingsfield that doesn't really properly refine the souls formula until later. I still don't get why all of a sudden the organ came. Oh yeah, maybe I should go speak with the Monumental to see if they have something else to say. Because maybe now that we've activated some stuff, maybe there's more the Monumental has to say. I don't know. Yeah, let's head up and say. Oh, what's this doing here? This wasn't here before. Storied soldiers. So where's all this stuff coming from that wasn't here my first time in the Nexus? I'm just curious because initially this organ theme was not playing my first time here. So it's catching me off guard that now I'm hearing an organ theme for the Nexus. But yeah, let's see if the Monumental has something new to say. Seeing how the organ theme is playing. Okay, no, I'm too high up from where the Monumental is supposed to be. I went too high up. Here we go. The Monumental was over here, right? Yeah, there it is.
Have you received assistance from the Candle Maiden? She is a prisoner of this nexus. It is her duty to lull the Old One back to slumber. That is why she helps those who hunt demons. And that is why she has become a demon herself.
Oh, really? So wait a minute. If she's technically a demon, doesn't that mean that she could theoretically?
With which living things comprehend the world around them.
Okay, that's kind of interesting to know that she herself is a demon.
And a land barren of souls is absorbed by fog and banished to the infinite darkness. The Old One is a bottomless pit of nothingness, with an insatiable appetite for the souls collected by its faithful demons. The Old One's very nature cannot be fathomed by the living.
Cannot be fathomed.
The soul arts shall be lost once the Old One is lulled back to slumber. A soul is the essence of thought, which is latent in all living things. You must never forget. The power that you now enjoy contradicts the essence of the soul, for it stems from demon magic.
Wait, as in like sorcery? Like what I'm using, like soul
Have you
arrow and
visited
stuff?
the Pantheon at the uppermost floor?
I did not.
The Pantheon honors those like yourself who sought the demon souls. Perhaps one day your soul, too, will be honored in that
I've
same
never.
fashion.
I mean, the door is,
That is the
it
most
doesn't
we can do to
open.
give you thanks. To give thanks to the brave and honorable warriors who must fight to reverse our sins. Have you visited the Pantheon to give?
I mean, maybe now that they brought up the Pantheon, maybe now it's possible to go up to the top floor. Supposedly. Well, I'll give it a shot. But also with the way they say it, I'm given the impression I have to maybe beat the game first. And then I only get to visit this place on New Game Plus or something. Yeah, because so far the game's not letting me go up to the Pantheon. That's why I'm confused about that. But that is interesting to know that the one who's leveling me up is a demon. So when they say that my powers are demonic in nature, I don't know if she's referring to like my ability to level up from the lady or if she's just talking about magic in general. It very much raises some questions about the actual nature of all of this. Again, it definitely makes things interesting because knowing that this is a Souls game, well, technically the first, I'm still in between on if I can truly trust the monumental in this lady because again, we're just going off what they say. Similar to Framp from Dark Souls, we could just as easily be getting deceived into doing all of this for some other game that we don't know about, and that the king did what they did not because they were evil or something, but because they're trying to go against.
No, no, don't mention it. It's the least I can do for a dear friend. But do pay for them.
Right, I wonder, does he sell? Oh, I just realized he now sells New Moon Grass. I mean, I don't see too much of a need for that. And also, with how much Late Moon Grass is restoring, I wonder if. Nah, Moon Grass still restores a decent amount of health, so it's still worth buying.
How?
Unless I say we're good to go now. So let's see what the lore has to say on the Leechmonger. Heartstone of the Demon Leechmonger. The Valley of Defilement leads to a huge swamp into which all that is unclean flows, becoming a nest for putrilage, vermin, and plague. Well, based on how that first boss went and how much souls they dropped, I do think this is meant to be an area that I was supposed to come to earlier. So I was having a far easier time than I was having with the other areas. I only got unlucky one time from catching the plague, and because I had no idea how the Leechmonger attacks. What's all this now? I'm seeing like darkness and shroud some of these corpses. What's going on here? Hi. Oh, is that the poisonous swamp? Are we finally here? Okay, I see an item over there. This is a dead end. I forget if jumping is a thing in this game. So I guess we're going into the poisonous swamp. Okay, we can technically just climb back up here anytime. I gotta remember ledges are a thing in these games. I'm guessing based on the fact that the game's giving me some Royal Lotus, it's time to cross the bottomless swamp. Let's go. My guy is not moving at all. He is stuck. Oh, I can't dodge roll while in the swamp. Okay. That's interesting. Because normally you can. Moldsmal? Is that you? Hello, Moldsmal. How's it going? Based on the fact that it's attacking with stuff. Alright, best I make sure they don't get close to me, because that looks like a multi-ranged attack. It's like an entire army of them back there. Alright, we haven't been poisoned so far. I don't know if that means the poison buildup just hasn't reached max yet, or what's going to happen. For now, let's make sure we keep... Okay, these guys always drop Royal Lotuses. But yeah, let's just take a moment to stay out of the poisonous swamp while we're, not in it. Let me see here. Which one of the spice... Okay, now I have the correct spice type equipped. And this guy sees me, I think. Yep. So I might as well collect as many of these Royal Lotuses as possible while I'm going to be here. I guess we'll just have a look around here. Okay, now I'm poisoned. So yeah, that swamp does poison me. So I guess we'll just head to where the items are to start. So the more I kill these guys, the more I can get some White Lotuses. So that way, whenever I end up poisoned, like this... Alright, luckily my health doesn't drain too fast, so... For now, I'm just gonna go fast before I go curing myself. Because it's like I'm just gonna be immediately poisoning myself again anyway. Sure, there's a lot to this place, though. Okay, they don't always drop Royal Lotuses, though. Sometimes they just drop Widow Lotuses. Alright, this area seems outside of some things for now, so let's go ahead and cure the poison for now. Maybe also heal a bit. Because what... I dodge rolled there. What was that? Okay, we got a fog wall over there. No! Of course, I'm just barely enough in the poisonous swamp that I can't dodge roll. Yeah, this is not the healing item. Oh, can I not dodge roll while I'm having my shield out? Okay, I dodge rolled that. What was that? Okay, I'm stuck. I was stuck. That was kind of, yeah, it's me. That was kind of a stupid death. I got stuck there. I can't be using Crescent Moongrass when in a tough fight like that. Crescent Moongrass doesn't restore enough health anymore with the amount of max health I have. So I can't afford to be careless with it. Nonetheless, that was a good first run of the Poison Swamp. I just have to make sure that I'm a bit more careful next time, so I don't die as easily. I do see an item over here I want to pick up in the Poison Swamp. Okay, I couldn't fully see what I picked up, mainly because I want to keep moving. Yep, I'm poisoned. Wait, what was the name of that? Well, I'll check that out in a bit. For now, I want to keep moving so I can look around here and see what all I can find. Can I break this, or do I have to go around? I gotta go around. It's a little bit annoying that I can't dodge roll in all of this. I mean, I'll work with what I got. Still, though, this looks like something I could be able to dodge roll in. Hmm. There's something here, or... No, I don't think I can go on that. Nice try, buddy. Okay, they drop a lot of Widow Lotus. They do sometimes drop Royal Lotuses, though. So there is a benefit to these. Again, I'm just astonished as of how little this Moongrass actually restores it. Oh, I thought that was an item. Of course, it's just a candle. Yeah, this hardly restores any health at all. Okay, I do see something over there. Let's check that out. And eventually cure my poison. If possible. No, I did not mean to press that button. Okay, we got another Royal Lotus. This area is big. I mean, at least the game gives you an easy way to get your hands on some poison cures. So this place is a lot more bearable to deal with compared to Blighttown, where it's like your source of poison cures back in Blighttown was like in a much further off section of the area. But here it's like there's a plentiful abundance of poison cures from the enemies. War Scythe. Alright, why don't we take a quick moment to breathe here. There we go. So I want to see what all I picked up. So I picked up quite a bit there. Merdian Hammer. Well, this is very similar to the thing you pick up in Blighttown as well, down in the Poisonous Swamp. A pole weapon with a hard protrusion pole weapons can mow down many targets in a single blow, but are difficult to handle and require both strength and dexterity to use. Murd, now long lost, is the name of the area where the first temples were built. So this weapon holds a special meaning amongst priests. All right, and then. I thought I picked up more than that. Oh yeah, the war scythe. Full weapon used for slash attacks. Full weapons can mow down many targets in a single blow, but are difficult to handle and require both strength and dexterity to use. All right, and I also picked up a ring, right? What did I pick up back there? The Regenerator's Ring. Recover HP little at a time. There's a green jewel in the center of its unique design, inside of which is encased a thick liquid. That's probably not going to restore my HP very quickly, but that does sound a bit more useful than all the other rings I have at the moment. I'm fine with taking off the extra souls ring, simply because I haven't really been getting much of any souls out of this area as of late. So I think honestly, having that ring on will be a fairly decent counter to being poisoned. Oh, hi. How are you today, sir? Oh, wait, that's right. All right. Keep attacking, and okay. Of course, the one time I get back into attacking, it doesn't stagger him. So that's probably the only real annoying thing about this area is the fact that you can't dodge roll while in the swamp. So maybe for that reason, I can see this area being somewhat more annoyingly difficult, since you're dealing with enemies. Wait a minute, how is that guy able to dodge roll in the poisonous swamp, but I can't? Now I'm confused, because it's like, there shouldn't be a way that they can just make it look easy. Alright, well, anyway. Let's get a move on. Again, at least the regenerative ring should prevent the poison from draining my health too much. Should at least slow down the damage from the HP. And then once I find a decent surface, I'll use up a Royal Lotus to cure it. Oh, there's an item we missed over here. A storied hero's soul. Yeah, there's always stuff over there. Where am I getting all these souls from? Apparently everyone keeps dying and dropping souls. Okay, I think this was where I died last time to the big dude. Yeah, I see the big dude. So here we go. I'll deal with the small guys first, and then I'll maybe see if I can sneak up on the bigger dude. Oh, I got lucky there. This guy has a lot more health than I remember him having back in my first encounter. Like, they have a lot more health than what I remember them having. hide. Okay, I know there's another guy out there. For now, I kind of want to go this way and see what I can find over here. Yep, I'm now poisoned. Luckily, the game has given me plenty of Royal Lotus. With the ring that I have on slowing down the effects of the poison, I should be fine for now. Actually, I don't know why I use that when I know I'm going to be immediately getting poisoned again out there. Ah, there you are. You missed. Gotcha that time. There we go, some Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, and not a bad amount of souls that they dropped. Not bad. We got here cats. Oh yeah, that's the ring that what is that? Was it? Oh, is that my blood stain over there? I don't think I dropped that many souls, so I'm not gonna bother to go for that. For now I'm gonna keep looking around the swamp here. And there's nothing here. Your sucker stone. I don't fully know the benefits of vampiric weapons, but I guess there's something you can get out of it. The game keeps giving this to me. So, I mean, for majority of my Soulsborne experiences, I've only really needed, the standard weapons and just have standard reinforcement. Okay, yeah, that is my blood stain. I guess I'll take my souls back, even if it's not much. Well, there's got to be something else I can find out here. 'Cause as far as I can tell, I'm not seeing anything else here. There's all the torches and stuff in the distance, but at the same time, there's not really any sign of. Yeah, I guess there's another new item over here that maybe there's something over here that I missed amidst all these enemies. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be like jellyfish or what these are supposed to be. Hmm. I guess I'm just a little confused on where I should be going. The game hasn't exactly made it clear on where I should be going. Although maybe I think I see something over here. So maybe there's something over here. Although I feel like I already went this way. Well, no, because there's enemies over here. So clearly I haven't been this way yet. Still don't really see anything. I'm just gonna head to where the torches are, I guess. And wait, what is this? I can tell I'm poisoned. Just a little lost on where I should be going. So as far as I can tell, I might have just gone full circle and explored everything there is to explore down here. Actually, maybe there's something here. No, that's just a dead end. I think that corpse is something I already found before, so I do indeed think that I've hit a dead end, or at least am lost. For now, I guess I'll just head to where the torches are. But again, it's like I'm lost. Actually, I'm pretty sure I already checked this route. Why don't I check over here? I don't think we looked around in this area yet. See, I haven't seen this waterfall yet. Of all the other places I've explored in this poisonous swamp, it at least looks like there might be a bit of something over here, which it looks like I've hit another dead end. Is there really nothing here? There's got to be some kind of a secret to this poisonous swamp. Once I figure it out, I'll eventually get to make some forward progress. For the time being, though, I'm not really seeing anything here. So again, I'm kind of just lost. Although I think I see something over there. What is that? Oh, I think I found the fog wall. So I think I found the boss after a lot of looking around. Yeah, that's really hidden. Like, as in, really hidden. Alright, what do we got in here? Now that I found the way forward. Okay, this is just straight up Blight Town. Now we got the flies. Just like in Blight Town. This is just straight up Blight Town now. Every time. Every single time. There's another one of them. That's right. You can't get me underneath that. It is just straight up Dark Souls. Okay, I guess we gotta jump down here. Where we going? I guess down here. Oh, well, I guess we're not getting that item. I didn't realize that was there. And we've now arrived in another poisonous swamp. Okay, I think I see the next fog wall over here. I guess that means we're getting close to the boss. Oh, not these guys again. It's almost down. What is that? Hang on. Okay, it's a highly poisonous dude. Now I gotta use up another white lotus. It's a good thing I have a lot of these. There's another guy over there, right? Yeah, I see another big one. So just go ahead and heal now instead of waiting for the ring to heal me. There we go. Dodging to the side is good against this guy. What does that mean? I see. Okay, another fog wall. Can't tell if this will take me to a boss or not. I guess I'll just go in and find out. Well, the fog wall went away, so I guess it's not a boss. Oh, hey, it's you again.
Hey, I know you. Won't you buy something? My poor child is sick. He needs your help.
Yeah, sure.
This place is a proper mound of rubbish. All the rot of the world, living or not, ends up here. I thank the stars that I still have Marvel.
Do we get to meet your son at all?
Since that demon witch came here, everything has turned foul. This was a much better place before she came. I was the apple of every man's eye. You're here to rid us of her, aren't you? Well, don't show her any mercy.
I mean, if they're a demon, I'll destroy them.
Stars that I still have Marvel.
All right. I've got a bit more I can afford now. I don't need any new armor, though. Hang on, I don't remember you having a Merdian set, though. So armor crafted from the white metal and given to knights who protect sacred temples. Merd, now long lost, is the name of the area where the first temples were built. Its heaviness slightly impedes stamina regeneration. Of course, they always impede stamina regeneration. It is neat to know that they sell. Oh, you sell Dark Moon Grass? Interesting. I'm told that Dark Moon Grass is supposed to be like the best healing item in the game. knowing that she sells that is interesting to know. I think I'll go ahead and buy some more late moon grass. I could use more of that.
I only want my
Don't worry, as soon as I deal with the witch, your boy will be the happiest as can be. What was that, Jedi? Nice. Let's get out of the poison funnel. Where am I supposed to go? Well, we're not supposed to go over there, so I guess I gotta traverse the poisonous swamp one more time. If I want to get anywhere here. Maybe, I don't know. I remember nothing about the plot of that show, so oh, of course I get knocked back down here. Where'd you go? Still curious about like that darkness that's enshrouding enemies. Yeah, I'm certain we'll find out in a moment what the cause of that is. We shall soon find out, I guess. See, there's so much poisonous swamp we could explore. I don't know if I should head back out into the poisonous swamp. For now, I want to check out more of this area, especially since it's clearly new, as there's enemies here I haven't beaten yet. Which is the clear indicator that I found something new. Oh, it's another poison dude up there. Okay. Take him down before they get the chance to spew any poison gas. Spice jar to Fate Stone. Hmm. Oh, is that the fog wall over there? I'm guessing that's where the boss is, because Unknown Heroes Soul. So there's still a bit left for me to collect here that I can check out before I immediately head straight for the boss. I did see the boss gate over there, though, so I'd like to head over there eventually. A Shottel. That's the, like, sickle kind of weapons that Lautrec liked using back in Dark Souls. Or I guess inevitably in Dark Souls, since it's before this game. Alright, I saw the boss gate right over here. Assuming this is the boss gate. But considering how big this area is, I get the feeling this is probably the boss. Yep. Dirty Colossus. Okay. It just goes right in with the attacking. And I also kind of went right in with the attacking there. That was kind of a stupid move. Oh, geez, don't go in the poisonous swamp. Wait, what is... I just realized that my health is being drained. What is happening? Okay, something tells me I shouldn't be hit by that darkness. Uh-oh. Get out of there! I gotta... Okay, as long as I focus on occasionally healing, I think I'll be okay. And as long as I don't get hit by darkness, I should be fine. So, not too difficult of a fight, but definitely... It's kind of like Nashandra in a way. Where it's like, if you get hit by that, you can... Well, you gotta react fast to that. Oh, geez. But yeah, it's kind of like Nashandra. Wait. Gonna spam it. Okay, they're gonna whip out the AoE attack again. Oh. Alright, finish him. Okay, well that was an easy boss. Hang on, let me get to my items here so I can... Okay, good, it restored my... Well, I'm still drenched in darkness, so I'm still losing health. Earned the Dirty Colossus trophy. And I think that just leaves one boss left, and then we'll only have one Archstone left to go. Eroded Demon Soul, and I'm guessing down there is the main boss of this Archstone. This is it. We're getting close to being done with our adventure. Let's, of course, head back to the Nexus and spend our souls to do some leveling up.
Thou
Oh.
soul power does enter
Yep.
the mind, key to life's ether,
As always, let's get some more strength.
drawn from its vessel. Art thou done?
As always, let's empty out my inventory to this guy. Because I do not need some of the items that I picked up. Like, let's see here. I've got my hands on quite a few stones of ephemeral eyes now. There's quite a bit I can put away. Well, I should only put away what I really don't need anymore. Yep, as always, that has the exact same description. But yeah, we gotta get rid of all of this sucker stone that we don't need, and all this faint stone. We also picked up a few weapons we don't need, so like the broken sword, a straight sword with a broken blade, completely covered in rust with blood stuck to the blade. Its sharpness is negligible. Is that going to be something similar to the Great Sword of Artorias, where it's like you can make that into a powerful weapon later? Chantel, a unique curved sword specifically designed to counter shields. It can be awkward to use, but a wielder who can control it can greatly reduce the effectiveness of the enemy's guard. It has an ominous silhouette and is said to be favored by a certain group of assassins. Yeah, we already looked at that description. All right, I think that's all the weapons. Yes. And then I picked up the Saint's Robe, that. And then, neat that we picked up the Cat Ring. A simple ring engraved with the seal of the cat increases damage when falling from high places. However, if you fall from too high a perch, you will die in the usual way.
You have a
And of course, let's repair my weapons. Still don't know where I can get some more Heartstone chunks. That's what I really need if I want to max out my weapon. Though I don't even know if that'll be necessary at this point, because unless this is a super hard boss, most of the bosses have been proving to be rather easy. The only one that got on my nerves are the gimmicky fights. And other than that, the only ones that prove to be a legitimate challenge so far throughout the game have been the Flame Lurker and the Man Eaters. Other than that, we haven't been encountering that many difficult bosses throughout the game. As always, oh, just barely not enough to get some extra late moon grass. Oh well,
Well, how was it?
at least we can buy a half moon grass. So yeah, let's just go ahead and finish off this last Archstone and maybe see if we can finish the game today before I head out to dinner. Oh yes, this. So we did that. Dirty Colossus Archstone. Archstone of the Demon Dirty Colossus. In a swamp infested by poisonous and vile creatures lies a filth encrusted valley. The poor journey to this rotten place to offer their souls so that they might be freed from their suffering. Interesting. All right, only one place left to go. Let's do it. More Widow Lotuses. Not sure if that means we'll want to equip that to gain plague resistance or not. I mean, so far we don't know if this next boss will be giving us the plague effect or not. I don't. What's up this ladder? Hang on. Before we proceed, I kind of want to see what this ladder leads to. So we went down this way, we picked up the item, and then I guess I never noticed that ladder. I thought there was a faster way to get down ladders here, but I guess not. There it is. Last boss of this area, and then will technically be us finishing the games. I mean, if the pattern continues, then we're roughly reaching the end of the game. So I guess maybe we'll maybe consider. See, I don't know if this would be a good time to end the stream or what we should be doing here. Okay, is that the witch that has been causing this whole plague and issue? I mean, it's gotta be. Oh, that's a cool looking knight.
Go forth, Galvin.
Oh,
May you be unharmed.
oh, he's got the big hammer. Maiden Estrella.
Leave us, slayer. This is a sanctuary for the looks and the
Yes,
nothing to execute a pillage on you.
maybe so.
If
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have directly jumped down into the plague swamp. Okay, good to know. We should not directly jump into that. I should find a safe route to get to Estrella. I did not expect to get destroyed that easily. I thought there was a faster way to get down these ladders. My guy's really taking his sweet time with getting down these ladders. But okay, good to know that we'll want some plague cures, so let's now put on the Widow Lotus. I'm curious, what's over here? I saw a crystal lizard over that way. There's the knight that's supposedly going after me. Okay, I learned the hard way last time not to go into that swamp. Still, though, I thought there'd be something more over here. So far, there's just a bunch of the servants sending their prayers. I guess I go down here? Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know where else I should go, so I guess we're... Oh, I can't dodge roll. Okay, well, I'm dead again. These babies are going to immediately kill me again like last time. They take me down faster than I can kill them. So I really don't want to fall in there, because, again, it's going to lead to me dying. Yeah, I'm just going to jump down here. I don't really have much to lose early on in that fight. So if Estrella is the boss, I'm not sure if it's like that knight is unkillable, or how this is going to play out. For now, I'm just kind of left to wander around until I find Estrella in this room. Alright, is that the knight she summoned earlier? See how weak you are to magic attacks. Okay, he is heavily resistant to magic attacks. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, magic attacks do nothing. Can I parry this guy? I mean, as far as I can tell, parrying is doing nothing. Okay, it is possible to parry him. I parried a bit too late that time. Gotcha. Alright, one more hit ought to deal with him. Ooh, a lot of souls there. Dark silver armor. What do we got here? The dark silver shield. The dark silver shield of the Vinland Legacy, known as the oldest of metals, the dark silver is said to purify dark malice. It protects the user from all types of spells. Ooh. So that's like if I want some magic protection. What about the silver protection? Dark silver helmet from Vinland, the impressive uh parietal design represents the sacred tree of both houses. Its heaviness, yeah, always impedes stamina regeneration. Alright, and Estrella, I'm guessing, is right over here. Yep, there she is. Only problem is I have to cross the plague-infested river to get her. So I can at least get some plague resistance with this, but doesn't that mean, like, the babies are gonna come out and get me? I mean, I can at least try to see if I can reach her here. Yep, caught the plague. Wait, I can speak to her?
You, you killed him, didn't you? You were, I can no longer exist here. Do as you like. Take your precious soul.
Oh, so she'll just give me the demon soul without me having to kill her? Okay. So it was mainly the knight I was killing that I'm not really sure if I can consider that a boss. It does leave me kind of curious to know what would have happened if I did kill her there. If she didn't technically die already there. But I mean, I did get what I came for, which was the soul, the demon soul. So I guess I'm done here then. Ring of sincere prayer, and then something else I got there. All right, let's head back to the Nexus. I'm not really sure if I can consider that a boss, since Estrella herself didn't really do anything. Now, let's see what I picked up here. I picked up the Ring of Sincere Prayer. Boosts miracle power and casting time. Increases miracle power and vulnerability time while casting miracles. Said to have been found by a young sixth Saint Estrella as one of the revelations of God. So she was a miracle user, yet she was considered a witch? Okay, maybe the Archstone will give me more information. Archstone of the Demon Estrella. Once a sixth saint, Estrella lived with those awaiting death in the Valley of Defilement. She pledged herself to a demon's soul rather than a cruel god to ease the pain of the people there. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Here, it's like it's interpreting the demons as like in some ways helpful. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the fair lady from Dark Souls and how like despite being transformed into being part demon, he still helped people by like absorbing the plague from them. And it's okay, this is interesting because again, it interprets a way where someone was able to use the demon souls for good, and it leaves you questioning if these supposed gods are like not good beings and this world is in a messed up state, then maybe it is similar to Dark Souls where it will be better to take the ending where
Now see with soul and
where we basically so I was told there were two endings. One where you put the old one back to sleep, and one where you choose to, I guess, not put him back to sleep, causing the entire world to be enshrouded in fog.
The world might be meant.
Okay, we have quite a bit of strength now. We're still getting attack boosters though, so let's just go all out and maxing out strength, I guess. So that basically means we only have one. Unless there is a way to repair that broken archstone up there, supposedly we're nearing the end of the game because. Alright, first let me repair my weapons and buy some stuff.
You come back.
I will say, out of all of the places we've been, I've been getting my hands on quite a bit of late moon grass as of late. Well, I guess not that much, but I'm glad we're getting a more decent supply of healing items instead of being limited on them. Anyway, that does leave supposedly only one boss left because, again, unless there's a way to repair that archstone up there. If I look at my trophies again. See how close we are to weapons, and then Slayer of Demons, False King. And then there is yep, we got all these demons. So Conqueror of Old King Droid, rather than it saying Slayer, it says Conqueror. So I don't know if that's the king we're about to go up against. But there's still a couple of other. There's still like two. So I know one of these might be the final boss, but that leaves us with like technically 3 bosses we haven't found yet. So yeah, 4. So roughly 4 bosses we haven't beat yet. So I'm left to assume that there is indeed a way to repair that archstone. So I'm not sure if this is like going to be the last archstone, and we'll get to like take on whatever this is. Otherwise, I have no idea how I fight the other bosses. Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish off this archstone. Because now that the fog has been cleared off enough, like, we're close enough now that we're getting towards the end of the game. Let's go ahead and head in here and we'll see why exactly Rintlin wanted me to save this for last. Nice. All right, the fog is cleared. And the gates open. Oh, hi there. Oh, you're the guys from the mining colony, right? Are you going to be attacking me again, or are you just going to let me in? That was an interesting introduction. What is going on here? I guess we're back in Bloodborne now. Oh wait, I still have the plague resistance ring on. We can take that off now and put that back on the regenerators ring. So that way my health can progressively regenerate. I hear the dogs. I don't see them. Oh, there's something secret back here. Let's see. More moon grass. Is this all moon grass? But yeah, this looks like something out of Bloodborne. I don't know if that's a ladder or what this is, but yeah, before we directly go up there, where I'm guessing the final boss is, I don't even know if that will be the final boss, because technically we can do this area earlier. So I'm not really sure if we can consider it the final boss. Apparently, there's still keys we don't have. Which leaves me a bit confused on, what all is left in the game. If I miss like a secret optional boss. Yep, I knew something was going to get rolled down these stairs. What was that I just picked up? The slave's shield. A shabby wooden shield used by slave soldiers, made only of collected wood shavings. It is merely a substitute. In all honesty, calling this a shield is somewhat dubious. Oh, hi. Oh, come on, some more. Yes. Okay. I don't remember if that's enough Hearthstone for me to level up, or what's going to be happening. Oh, he's withdrawing the troops? What's this guy up to? Oh, geez. Yeah, you should have watched where you were standing there, buddy. A stone of ephemeralize. Oh, no, he's alive? What? We saw him get crushed by the gate, though. Hmm. There must be some way past this game. What's this guy's goal? I don't quite know what he's up to yet. Oh, that's what he's up to. Okay, that guy's good. Dude, why did he do that? Again, he's kicking and not attacking. I guess it's a lot easier to kick in this game than to. At least these guys drop late moongrass. This is a good place to grind for moongrass. If I'm ever lacking in that. Nice try. So at least it's a decent place to grind for moongrass. Okay, we can either take the shortcut with items that has the archer in the distance, or we take the stairs here. Why don't we check out these items here before or miss out on an item? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the item. I see something back here. What's back here? Okay, we've got a bit of a maze back here. Grass. Wait, does this just take me back up? It's literally just took me back up. And all I got there was some moon grass. Okay, well, where does this way lead? Just That's what you get. Moongrass. The game is giving me a lot of moongrass at this point. Where does that other way lead before I proceed down this route? Previously, we came down from where the one thing was, and then there's got to be something up here. Okay, that's how I get to this moongrass. Apparently, there's an archer I missed over there, so let's get back down there. This is kind of interesting. 'Cause this is probably the only area where we've already beaten 2 bosses. Yet, oh, they thought they could get me. I was ready for them. Oh, a spiked shield. Actually, I think I might have already found one of those earlier in the game. A spiked shield with countless spikes on the front. It is also meant to be used for attacking, can be used to pierce the enemy. This is one of the rare weapons and does not often see use in combat. Heart of Clearstone's secret throwing dagger. Game giving me a lot of secret throwing daggers, that's for sure. Okay, this is the guy that's been firing at me everywhere. Wait, can I? Okay, I can still get through there without getting burned. That scared me. I thought my guy just decided to leap off to his death there. Hello. Oh, you could get me, huh? Are these secret dagger? Are those weapons or what is the, okay, the secret dagger is a weapon. Should have put all this stuff away. Why didn't I do that? A half-bladed dagger in wide use among the king's spies. A slashing weapon that inflicts heavy damage on soft flesh, but has a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. Daggers are very effective after parrying, as well as in close-range stabs from behind. Interesting. That's a big firing squadron over there. That's oh hi. And I guess over there is the boss room or something. Ooh. All right, hang on. I can't see what I'm doing here. Oof. Again, at least I'm getting moongrass. Those guys are still shooting at me though, so here, I got some cover in here, and oh hi. Oh hey, it's you again.
We meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
There's some stuff here. Sword club. I mean, I already have all that I need from the knight sword. How strong is this weapon? I mean, it's just a straight sword, but that's interesting. A straight sword used by the Balerian Knights as proof of the king's commission, forged of Stormfang's hard iron. It is heavier than a standard straight sword and has higher attack power. And the Knight's Shield. A shield of the Boletarian Knights, proof of their commission from the king, using Stonefangs. Why did I think it was Stormfang? It's Stonefangs. Hardened iron. It is heavier and stronger than a regular metal shield. Okay, you got the usual boats. As always, you got the plate armor, which impedes stamina regeneration. With what I have now, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of it. Oh, no, wait, he does sell Moongrass. Never mind. Not at the cheap price that Patches sells it, but might as well buy what I can while I'm still able to buy.
Well, perhaps he was mad in the first place. I can never tell with those eccentric royal oaths.
What happened to the king?
It is the end of great Boletaria, as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. But perhaps he was mad in the first place.
The NPC in the game I'm talking to.
Thanks for that.
Not carry it with overboard. Oh no. I really should have let go of some stuff I didn't need anymore. Alright, what can I drop here? What do I have no need for? I guess we have no need for these slave shields. So I guess to make things a bit quicker here, I guess we can get rid of the Ring of Regeneration and put on the Ring of Herulian Strength to pick that up. So what is this that I can't pick? A great sword. I don't know if that's of Claymore variety or what that's of. Hang on here. Okay, that's probably similar to a Zweihandler or something. An extremely large straight sword. It is as versatile as the straight sword, but it is too heavy to be wielded by one of ordinary strength. The wielder can use its weight to knock enemies back. The aura of the Twin Fangs is known to wield this weapon. Okay. Hang on. Oh, I forgot about that fog wall over there. I was so caught up by everything else I was doing, I didn't even notice. All right, what's all in this? I get the feeling an ambush is waiting for me up ahead here, based on the long corridor. Yep, we got an ambush. At least it's still easy to parry them. We got more full moon grass, thank you. What is all going on in here? There you are. I've been meaning to come after you. Oh, wow, you have a lot of health. Payback time. That's right. Okay, those guys are just standing there, so I can just... Okay, mind my distance here. Oh, did not realize he was still attacking. And you always... Oh, what did I... Okay, I couldn't quite tell what he just dropped there. What did I just get from that guy? It looked like I got a key of some type. Hey! Hang on. Did I just drop something? Ring of Iron Keys, they look all the same. I don't know what key I just picked up. I'm left to assume I just got my hands on the Iron King. Or the Iron Key. Did I pick up any rings there? I couldn't fully tell. Ring of Magical Sharpness. Raises magic power. Towers magic defense. Ooh, okay. That could be useful against a boss that's weak to magic, which there's some bosses where I definitely found magic useful. I should think about heading back at some point. We do have quite a bit of stuff, and while the ring does help, it does cause some issues, but I am curious to see what this key can unlock. How did... Okay, these guys are good. What to do here? For now, yeah, let's separate them. Okay, I'm kind of just stupidly trying to out-tank them, which I don't know how useful a plan that's going to be. Well, I guess it worked. There's the gate that the guy closed on me. There, take that. Let's see, more new moon grass. I see a ladder over here. What is it, Jedi? Actually, since I'm currently not a spirit at the moment, I can put on a different ring. So if I want to just put on the back on the regenerator's ring for a little while, we can do this. So that way, that if I want to keep regenerating my, I forget that I don't really need the ring of binding on when I'm human again. Oh, nice. Good job, Jedi. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, there's got to be more guys up here. I see that over there. What is that? More moon grass. Very nice. Okay, I was kind of spamming the parry there, but I mean, it works. I was just getting kind of tired of always hitting their shields. Yeah, nice try, buddy. And that guy doesn't have a shield. I could have just killed him regularly. All right, what do we got around this corner? That looks like an open space, so I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of enemies up here. I should make sure I'm ready for anything here. Boom. Take that. More souls. And, okay. This guy should be simple. They just stand there. They don't really do anything to like stop me when I get close to them like that. Okay, no sign of anyone in this room. I do see an entire. Oh no, wait, those are all just. Oh no, well there is somewhat of an army ahead over there. So I better be careful here when I proceed, so I don't die. I think we're almost on the other side of the gate. There we go. Soldier's Lotus. What do we got over here? More Half Moon Grass. I don't need any of the secret throwing daggers. Let's replace that with the Half Moon Grass. And that's apparently all that's over here. There it is. The other side of the gate. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. He doesn't notice I'm here. Hello. I could have been backstabbing these guys the whole time. Moongrass, an official's cap. To hear fat ministers who appeared just before the demons ran rampant in Boletaria and ingratiated themselves with King Alant, oppressed the masses with sly grins. This hat is said to have been resented by the masses as a hateful reminder of them. Okay, that's these ministers play a part in King Alant's descent into madness, supposedly. And I'm glad we now have a shortcut opened up. Because we could definitely use a moment to head back, because I want to see if I now have enough Heartstones to level up my Claymore. Also, I wonder if I can now open that door from earlier. Good job, buddy. No, that door is still locked. So what was that? If that was a key I picked up earlier, what's the key for? Alright, but I am going to head back for a moment before we take on the main army. Just because I would like to see if I can now level up my Claymore if I'm just running the slightest bit short on Hardstone chunks, because I could still be lacking. I know I don't have enough to level up. So let's see here. If I look at my Claymore, we have enough to level it up to level 8. Unfortunately, I have nowhere near enough Hardstone to get it all the way up to that level. I do know a place I can go, though. Well, actually, I should also repair my weapons here. Repair my gear. Just to be safe.
Hello.
Yep, I have got a lot to deposit here, buddy. We've got a pure mercury stone, a shard of clear stone, and multiple weapons and armor that I have no need to keep in my inventory. So let's put all that away. Because that'll just be taking up space otherwise. Same for this fragrant ring. We don't need that in there. Yeah, I think that'll be good.
You have a head.
Now, I'd like to head back to the merchant I remember being over here, if I remember correctly. I know he sells hardstone that I can buy. Unfortunately, he doesn't sell any hardstone chunks. So once again, I'm gonna need to figure out if there's a place I can go to grind for hardstone chunks, because otherwise I'm sort of out of luck on getting to level up my Claymore any higher. So it basically means these guys are being oppressed by these ministers. Interesting. Yep, we'll just go here and stock up on some shards for the next level up on the Claymore. Even if it's not going to do a whole ton, since we specifically need parchment. Okay, well, I guess I don't need as much hardstone now. I did just notice that crystal lizard, though. Well, I wasn't planning on coming this way, but it got me some free hardstone. I don't think this is the way I wanted to go, though. At least not from what I remember. I think I wanted to go the other way. I could be wrong. I forget the exact route I take to get through this place. Okay, yeah, I go this way. I'm remembering the route now. Yep, there's that, and then there's a guy over here. Not even gonna bother with him. And then he should be right down this way. Oh, can I reach that now? Yeah, I'll gladly get down there if I can. Well, I technically can reach it now, but couldn't quite reach it that time. Okay. So I would like to buy from you some hardstone, specifically some large hardstone shards. Let's buy a little extra just in case I'm forgetting. There we go. All right, now we can get out of here. I guess, even though this is a bit of an expensive move, I could. Well, no, I know the route back to the Archstone. I'll just go over there. I just don't want to resort to dying again. Mainly because I'm currently human. If I die now, I won't be human anymore. So we might as well go through this labyrinth again. Just so I can get back while I'm still human. I need to remember the route here. Alright, we're all set now, though, that as soon as I can get my hands on some more hardstone chunks. Unless I need even more chunks for the final level up. Because I feel like once we get to the final level up, I'll just need the pure hardstone, but at the same time, I could also be wrong. The issue is that, again, I don't know a good place I can go to grind for hardstone. I don't know a convenient place where I can go to grind for hardstone chunks. We go, was it this way, or am I just going in circles now? Okay, no, I'm going the right way. So yeah, we then end up out here. Or I just stick to the sidelines and then we'll get back in the caves and lead to where the Flame Lurker boss normally is. So normally the Flame Lurker should be hanging around right up here, right? Yeah, it should be this way. And yeah, this is normally where the boss is, but since we already beat him, we can just head straight back to the Nexus. Still, though, I do think a lot of these fights are more gimmicky, and a lot of the bosses in this game has just mainly come down to knowing how to beat them. There are, so far out of all the bosses, I can only think of two bosses that were legitimately challenging. That being Flame Lurker and Maneater. So when I think about it like that and in that context, yeah, as long as you know some good places to grind for Moongrass, I guess I'm starting to see now why a lot of people consider this the easiest of all the Soulsborns. Because while it definitely has some annoying moments here and there, I haven't had as rough an experience as I've had with maybe some other Souls games. Or at least it's not as difficult as other Souls games. All right, as always, we got the dogs. Yep. There's usually only two dogs there, right? Or is there a third one I'm unaware of? So it was interesting to know that there's some keys I'm missing, and supposedly, unless there's like a secret boss I don't know how to get. Supposedly. Oh, right, the crystal lizards respawn. So wait, if that crystal lizard keeps respawning, I could theoretically use that crystal lizard to just keep grinding for hardstone, and I can max out my claymore. I could do that. Palace. We haven't been to this part yet. Hello. Nice try. I know there's still a bit of an army up ahead, but ooh, I can see why Ridlin wanted me to save this for last, because definitely seeing the giant boss gate up ahead, it definitely gives the impression that like we're approaching the inner sanctum. All the Moongrass the late game is giving me here, like wow. All right, lots of barricades here, lots of enemies to worry about. How much does magic attacks deal to these guys? I'm not sure. I'm certain there's still plenty of delicious food still in the fridge that I can have for dinner. Oh wait, now that I'm not carrying as many items, I can put on a different ring here. Let's see, what should I put on for this boss fight? Since I'm not using... I'm actually not sure which ring I want to put on for this. I guess if it's in any way related to fire, we could go for some fire resistance. We do have a bit of an army up ahead. One last line of defense before we get to the final boss. Actually, why am I doing that when again I could just... This is a good place to grind for souls though, or for Moongrass though. So I'm getting my hands on loads of Moongrass at this time. Like, look at all the moongrass they have lying around here. Maybe I didn't need to grind as much as I did for moongrass as I did, resorting to dedicating an entire stream just to grind for moongrass if it's like going to give me this much in the late game. I clicked through that too fast to see what Oh, geez, what's happening now? What's this guy whipping out? Well, he ran off into the castle. So does that mean we're still not done yet? Oh, that was a bad time to attack. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. I gotta make a run for it real quickly. I am running dangerously low on health. Okay, hang on. Okay. There's too many of them. Okay, that is unfair. They basically just comboed me right there. Well, at least I have a reason now to put the Ring of Binding back on. Because yeah, I do not want a full half of my health halved. Where's the here we are, the Cling Ring. And then we'll put back on the Ring of Regeneration. I would like to head back to the Nexus real quickly to put a couple of items away. But yeah, just by looking at the castle, I can see how this area has a sense of finality to it. So it kind of makes sense now why I was recommended to save this for last.
Hello, AJ. Thank you.
All right, I would like to deposit some clear stone. Was there a? Yeah, I picked up the steel shield. Did I pick up anything else? No, I think we're good.
You have a heart.
I do have loads of moon grass now. Like, just look at how much full moon grass I have. Honestly, I have so much moon grass now that I should probably focus more towards using up the large stash of good moon grass I have, just to get it used up. Also, knowing that we're nearing the end, I wonder if I should also consider just going ahead and using up my Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and have plenty of health for this final battle. So we're kind of at the point where, like, there's not going to be much left to do. Right? If we're nearing the end, we might as well. Hmm. Yep, here come the dogs. And at least they're easy to be taken down. As always, there should be a crystal lizard right up here that I'd like to quick go after. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Another chunk of hardstone. quite full on health yet, so I'll just go ahead and use the Late Moon Grass for now. Honestly, Late Moon Grass is still going to be a good healing item. But yeah, that was that last line of defense just up ahead. That was really hard. This game's definitely pulling out all the stops before it lets me head straight for the final boss, that's for sure. If this is going to be the final boss we're going up against here. So again, Ridlin told me to save this for last, so I don't know if it is the final boss we're taking up here. And I was recommended to save this for last because it's either the hardest or just feels a lot more like the finale to the game compared to other areas. Okay, all right. Yes, my family watched the Super Bowl last night. A winged spear. Not what I expected from them. A long spear with a wing-like protrusions on the tip. It's made like a rapier, but with a longer reach. Spears have a narrow attack range, but deal heavy damage. They work well against metal armor and hard scales, but are easily parried and have difficulty breaking enemies' guard. It is possible to attack with one's shield up while using a spear. Ah, come on, cut it out with the shield. Okay, I think this is a good strat to deal with the smaller guys so they're not messing with me while I'm dealing with the knights. Okay, those knights do have high magic resistance though, so I definitely have to get out of the way fast here and then be ready for them when they decide to combo me like that. What is... Once again, it's always the forward kick, because I'm always attacking while holding forward, and then I get rudely comboed while I'm in the middle of healing. Oh! Yes! Then my reaction should make it obvious that I lost, Jedi. Yeah, those knights are tough. Like, magic doesn't do anything to them. The best I can do is, again, maybe get a bit of a better shot at them by taking out that crystal lizard so I can get enough hardstone chunks to have a fighting chance against those knights, because the thing is that I have to deal with all three of those knights at once, and I just let myself get burned up. Hang on. All right, so maybe we start with the late moon grass, but when I reach those guys, I have to use the full moon grass to make sure all of my health gets restored. So otherwise, I'm not really going to stand much of a chance. Where did the crystal lizard go? Oh yeah, that's the alternate route I took to get to the gate here. That's right. Yeah, considering how rough this run back is proving to be, I can see now why Rintlin is wanting me to save this for last, because I would not be surprised if this boss fight is also kind of annoying. That's true. Okay. I'm gonna do something about this. Well, okay, attacking from a distance to deal with the crossbows has proven to be effective. So I can at least use magic for this part. It definitely helps. As soon as I deal with that one magic caster, though, that's when things start getting tough. Alright, so let's use up some full moon grass for this part. So this is where I'm really gonna need whatever I can use against these guys. As soon as that guy goes down, here come the all three of the knights come at me at once. That's what makes this annoying. Is that I have to find a way to deal with all three of them, and they always spam me with that charging attack. And because they're always messing around with their weapons, like especially when they decide to combo me, it makes it really difficult to get a proper opening to heal. Ah. The issue is that all three of them are ganging up on me. Hurry up and heal! Like, they keep blocking, and then... Again, it's just annoying because all three of them are ganging up on me. And then, of course, my guy kicks instead of properly attacking. Okay, at least I have one down. That's the good news in all of this, is that I at least have one. Okay, finally. I got him. That was much more difficult than it needed to be. But at least I got him. Ugh. Okay, this guy dropped some late moon grass. Saw the guy flee into the fog wall there, so not sure what he has waiting for me back here. Let's take him down. Ooh, that guy looks tough. All right. Let's do it. Fine. Well, it's about time you go down. Ooh, that guy looks tough. We've got a tough fight on our hands. What is that? The Penetrator. Ooh, we got someone that fights with style here. I love myself a good old-fashioned night match, except my guy keeps kicking and not actually properly attacking. There we go, landed a hit there. Oh, I can stagger him? Well, not fully stagger him, but it's something. Okay, I need to heal. Okay, I can't just keep staggering him. I got unlucky there. Alright. If those knights respawn again, I think I'm just gonna gun it for the boss. Just because while they do drop good healing items, at the same time, I already have plenty of good healing items. At least the fight's rather enjoyable. That was a pretty good fight. Though based on the fact that there's a fog wall behind them, it does give me the impression that the game's not over yet. Or at least this area isn't over. There we go. Oh, this guy dropped something. Or late moon grass. But yeah, like I said, at this point, I'm just gonna gun it for the boss. Well, I would definitely prefer to stand my ground and fight. It's mainly the issue that all three of them gank you. And it's because they gank you that it's like I can't enjoy the boss fight. And because I can't enjoy the boss, it leaves me in a situation where I might just have to gun it past them because I have a clear shot of getting past them. All right, I'm out of magic. I actually have a tiny bit of magic left. Although, okay, now I'm out of magic. All right, I gotta step back and heal real quickly. Ah. I'm quite impressed how good these guys are at blocking. Normally, most enemies aren't good at blocking. All right, I'm just gonna gun it for the boss room. Just so I don't have to deal with those guys. I wasn't expecting that. Third strike. Okay, step back for a moment. I should probably get the full moon grass back out. Okay, this guy is being relentless right at the start of the fight. Like, wow, we just started the fight and already this guy is attacking relentlessly. Like he's attacking as relentlessly as I attack during these fights. I always forget about the third strike. Did I not dodge roll there? I thought for certain that I dodge rolled there. Oh, I feel like that should have hit me. I got lucky there. Why did I attack there? Of course, that wipes out all of my health. It is starting to get kind of late. Despite my eagerness to make more progress, I might need to end the stream soon. Just because it is getting late and I am going to need to go get some dinner. We made good progress today, and we're getting close to the end. I am still unsure if we are going to encounter the remaining bosses here, or if there is a secret boss in this game. That's something I might consider looking up later or something. Because let's see, if I go back to... there's still the False King trophy we have yet to get. So it says Conqueror of Old King Dorian. And then there's also Slayer of the Demon Blue Flying Dragon. I don't know if it's like... there's a way to get that? Or if there's like... I don't know. That's why I'm confused by it all, because knowing that there's still... like two other bosses mentioned here, Old King Dorian and the Blue Flying Dragon. It just gives me the impression that there's still more here. I mean, we just went up against the Penetrator. So outside of... so I'm certain one of those other three bosses is the final boss, but like that blue... either False King or Old King Dorian or... you know, that blue dragon. I don't know if those are secret bosses or if, you know, I'll eventually meet them as I go throughout this area. Again, I really don't know. So I guess we'll finish off this stream by seeing if we can beat the Penetrator here. If we don't beat him by, say, 7:30, so in about 13 minutes, I think I'll just end the stream just so I can go and get some dinner. And of course, later tonight will be my Touhou stream, where I'll be streaming some Touhou as well as taking some time to prepare for tomorrow's interview. Because knowing the company I'm interviewing for, I am in the mindset that I want this to work, so I don't want to just treat this like any ordinary interview. I really want to give it my all. I mean, all the interviews I've been giving it my all. Still want to make sure I, can do it. Ah. Fan of those archers that always enjoy firing. I was considering gunning it a bit earlier, but only because these guys are getting on my nerves. I'm thinking about just attacking them now. This. At least they dropped something. I can get that later. Ah. All right, I think I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm just gonna gun it. Of course, I get comboed. Because why wouldn't I get comboed at that part? All right, just head straight up to the boss gate, and then I'll heal in the boss room before the boss gets to me. Is what I'll do. See, all right. I'll be a little bit more careful this time. I'm still partly wondering if I should use the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes to have a better chance of winning it during this fight. Just so I can have a bit more health, so if I happen to get comboed or hit by the strong attack, I can at least heal then or something. Oh, I let myself get hit again. All right, well played. Should I panic heal here? No, probably not. Just all right, quickly heal. All right, get out of there and heal again. I didn't even dodge roll that time. Oh, of course I let myself get hit. So I basically need to be at full health if I want to dodge that attack. Otherwise, all right, hurry up and heal. All right, don't. I just don't want to get careless and. Okay, he did get an extra hit on me there, but I got him. That was a fun boss. That's probably my favorite boss in the game so far, since that felt like an honorable match between a knight and a swordsman. So that was a good boss fight. Silver Demon Soul. We got some good loot from that fight, so let's head back and do some leveling up.
Now see the Penta.
So knowing that we only have 3 bosses left in the game, again, I have no idea if they're required fights or if like one or two of them are secret bosses.
Now done.
All right, I still have plenty of stuff left. Not sure what I should do. Knowing that we're nearing the end of the game, I'm not fully sure what I should do next. Again, maybe I'll ask my buddy Rintlin, see what he thinks I should do, because why can't I talk?
Hello again.
That was odd. The prompts to speak with him wasn't showing up. He's one of my online friends. He's been playing through a lot of Toho and has recently gotten into the Soulsborns like I have. So since he started with Demon Souls, he's been able to offer me help based on his experience of the games. So that way I don't have as hard of a time with this. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have the winged spear. Was there anything else I picked up? Okay, no.
You have a
And I guess for the remaining souls I have, I don't think that's enough to afford anything. At least not anything too useful. So I guess so I'd be down to start buying Dark Moon Grass. Well, we could start buying New Moon Grass is what we could do. If we really want to go all out with the healing items. And then, since we're not getting a lot of this at this point in the game yet, let's just buy some half moon grass instead, because we now have loads of late moon grass and full moon grass.
good friend.
I did just repair my stuff, right? Okay, yeah, I did. Unless Penetrator Archstone. Archstone of the Demon Penetrator. The King's Tower, once a symbol of Boletaria, is now ridden with dragon claw marks, with only the old king watching all from his broken throne. Ooh, does that mean we'll be fighting the old king next time? What was his name? Old King something? And knowing that it mentions the claw marks, I wonder if that means we'll also get to fight a dragon eventually. I really don't know, because I'm curious to know, like, if, like, repairing this is necessary, or if this is just for, like, a secret boss or something. 'Cause I don't know if there is any secret bosses in this game, because all of the bosses so far have been on a little bit of a linear pathway. Compared to, like, Dark Souls, where you never know when you might come across a boss in what area. Nonetheless, with that in mind, I think this is a good stopping point. I get a feeling that, like, in one or two more streams, we'll be able to get the first ending to the game. Now, as per just like all my other Soulsborne playthroughs, I will be going for all of the endings as well as beating all bosses. I mean, I'll only go for all bosses in my first playthrough, and then in my second playthrough, if I'll probably just ignore the optional bosses to go for the other ending. That way we can hurry up and get it done. And then I'm mainly gonna save. The only time I actually showed myself getting platinum was for Bloodborne. But I do think, similar to my other Soulsborne playthroughs, based on probably how tedious some of the achievements are going to be, or trophies as they call it in PlayStation terms, uh, I think I'm going to save platinuming this game for offline. Nonetheless, we've made great progress today. Now, like I said, I will be streaming again after dinner, and yeah, probably best that I end the streams. Wait, hang on. Was someone trying to call me earlier? I can't really see my stuff on. Okay, it's just spam. My phone says it's just spam, so I think we're good here. Nonetheless, yeah, unless this archstone is necessary to be repaired or something, and I gotta figure out how to repair it, it does feel like we're nearing the end of the game. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get a raid started. Again, we made great progress today. Let me rethink what all we did. we basically did an entire world. We took out a boss I was having a slight bit of trouble with last time. And oh hey, Night Terror, welcome to the stream. Well, I was just about to end the stream, but if you're a fan of Demon Souls and can offer some help with some things, I'm gladly willing to take it while I'm still here. I do apologize for the low camera quality. I would have used my capture card like I do all the other games I play on the channel. The problem is the PS3 has a thing called HTML, which makes it to where my Elgato capture card doesn't work on it. And unless I'm wanting to pour the time and money into getting, a bunch of splitters until I find one that works, which is something I don't see worth doing just to play one game for the channel. So pretty much all I've been doing is aiming my phone camera at the TV, and like went on to restream using my phone browser to do this. That's how I'm live streaming this. So I do apologize for the poor camera quality. This is kind of nice, like a PS1 game. Technically, Demon Souls is for the PlayStation 3, but or are you referring to the camera quality, Night Terror? Yes, I'll admit, not the best quality, but unless I want to pour more money just to get good quality streaming just for one game, this is kind of what we're working with. Anyway, so to sum up the progress that I've made today, we finished this Archstone of the Shadowman. We took out the Storm King, and we did all of this Archstone here. So we took out Maiden Estrella. So all that's left now, supposedly, is what I'm guessing is going to be the Old King here. Based on what I saw in the trophies, I still have 3 bosses to go. Everyone has got to start somewhere. Am I right? Yeah. And sometimes there's instances where stuff holds you up and you got to work with what you've got. Anyway, so according to the game's trophies, there's technically 3 bosses I have left to go. Some kind of old king, a blue dragon, and then a false king. Not sure which of those is going to be like the final boss that I'll want to save for last. And I also have no idea if any of those are going to be like secret bosses that I'm going to have to like go out of my way to do something to find them. So if you know anything about Demon Souls and know like if I do need to do something extra to find those, do let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna be ending stream here for the day because 1, my phone is running low on battery. 2, it's dinner time. And 3, I would like to mainly allocate some time towards a somewhat challenge stream, just so I can take a bit of time to prepare for tomorrow's interview. So for those reasons, we're going to be ending stream here. Old King Dorian. Yes, Old King Dorian. So I don't know. So again, from those are the 3 bosses I have to go: Old King Dorian, the Blue Dragon, and False King. Wait, he's at the beginning? Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? At the beginning? I'm confused. But like I said, if you know any information and like if this is some kind of a secret boss I should know about, yeah, feel free to let me know. Good luck on your interview. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to remember who Old King Dorian, or like where to go to find Old King Dorian. Thank you very much. Wait, up the stairs straight and left? Wait. Okay. So up the stairs here in the Nexus or in one of the areas of the game? Like, are you referring to up here? Oh, Boletaria. That's the, which Archstone? Well, probably the first one. But you're saying at the very beginning. So let's see here. So I go all the way back to the first area. Man, it feels like forever since we've last been here. Also, I do apologize if there's a bit of a delay in the chat. Now, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stick to this because, as a reminder, my phone is like down to 15% battery. So we will have to end the stream soon. Okay, so you're saying up the stairs, straight and left. So we'll see what we find doing that. These guys are basically pushovers now. To think that these guys once gave me trouble, especially back when I was lacking in Moongrass. While the game has been giving me a plentiful supply in the late game, I definitely have no regrets dedicating an entire live stream just to grind for some full Moongrass. Oh wait, I could have just gone from there. I don't know why I bothered with all these soldiers. So you're referring to these stairs over here, right? The stairs with the torch dudes and the explosive barrels. Oh. We don't need any more Crescent Moon Grass. At this point, with how much health I have, the only useful moon grass is the late moon grass and the full moon grass. I mean, we don't really get a plentiful supply of new moon grass and dark moon grass to really be wanting to waste those. Especially since the full moon grass is basically a full restore on its own. Like, who knows, maybe if you're like all the way down to 1 HP and like I think that this knight used to give me trouble. And I get his shield. I mean, I already gave a knight shield to the guy, didn't I? Well, in case I didn't, I guess I'll give that to him to hold on to so that's not taking up space later on. Oh, that guy dropped a lot of bolts. What? So we do this. So this is basically the secret boss of the game, supposedly. Yeah, because I remember this door being locked, and I remember this guy was especially annoying. Gotcha. But last I remember, this door was locked. Yeah, it's locked. So you're telling me that old king, what was he called? Old King Dorian is behind this locked door? Now, so supposedly this is the secret boss of the game. Otherwise, yeah, I'm guessing that that blue dragon and the false king are the last remaining required bosses. Now we just need to figure out where we get the key. So if you have any idea on where the key is, I'm open to whatever help I can get. So I guess I feel like I've explored a lot of these areas. I can't think of where I'd need to go to find the key. Get the mausoleum key from Ostrava and use it to open the big door behind the Red Eye Knight in World Bulletarian Palace. Okay, so from Ostrava. I forget where Ostrava is. There's a lot of characters in this game, so I forget which one is Ostrava. I also don't remember them selling any keys or anything. So if I did, for all that I know, maybe I never met them and I just never found them yet. So I guess if you know where that guy might be, I'm open to hints. Or basically just straight up backseating, I guess. Since I have no idea where I'm going. Well, here, I'll wait for your response and then just know that I only have so much phone battery remaining. So we might need to. He's probably at the end, right before the new king. What, you mean the false king? Well, let's see. If Ostrava is towards the end, then that means. And that means we still have a bit left to go here. But yeah, at least we know where Old King Dorian is. So it's just that, and I don't know if the False King is the final boss or if the Blue Dragon is. He is finally encountered in 1-4 in the hall just before the Blue Dragon. He will tell the player to seek out Old King Dorian and gives the player the mausoleum key. He then dies from his wounds. Okay, so we will eventually meet this guy. Now, like I said, we'll probably save that for next stream, as I am currently, again, running low on battery, need to go have dinner, and need to prepare for tomorrow's interview. So, if you're interested in sticking around, I will start up another stream later, where I'll be doing some Toho and interview reviewing. But yeah, other than that, we made good progress today. We're getting close to the end. Of course, in terms of a playthrough, we still have a ways to go, since because I enjoy seeing all the endings live, I know I'll be getting both endings this game has. I've been told there's two endings to this game. One where you put the old one to sleep, and one where I guess one where you enshroud the world in fog. So we'll see what happens when we get to that point in the game. Anyway, we are going to get a raid started on Twitch, so if you have a Twitch account, those of you on YouTube, feel free to migrate over to the stream on Twitch so you can partake in the raid. Let me see who is live at this time. Okay, some of My friends are live here. Not sure which of them would be interested in hearing about my progress in Demons. I guess maybe D&D Bros. They've been getting into a lot of the Souls games, and I think they've been playing the remake of this game for PS5. Other than that, we can take a look around and see if anyone else is, if there's any good Dark Souls streamers around at this time. See if anyone interesting. I mean, out of all the Soulsborns, I do still think Dark Souls is my favorite. Like, I have been heavily addicted to that game. Like, to the point that I have sunk, like, I'm pretty sure according to Steam, I have put in the 777 hours of playtime into that. Okay, we have some good raid options here on Twitch, it looks like. Well, we'll evaluate the different streamers I found here playing Dark Souls, and then I guess I'll decide who I want to raid. But yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for watching, everyone. And as always, if you enjoyed the stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch and are going to be partaking in the raid, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you interested in seeing what I'm up to on other platforms, I am active on Twitter, as well as have my own Discord server that, should you be respectful and be willing to abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite where on the server you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamebird Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone. All right, let's get this raid going. Ooh. There's one streamer here who is just starting their playthrough. So why don't we rate them and go say hi to them here? All right. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.